balik lagi bareng sama gua di game kesayangan eFootball.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. He's picked his way through. And it's Fernandez. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Red Star gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Aronson. Leeds finding their passes. Now it's Aronson. Just eases him off the ball. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to get it away. Messi plays it all the way forward. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Tries a shot! And another try!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Strauch. And it's been given away. And he's away, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played into space. Camavinga picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Red Star claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Messi with the short one. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. Ampadu. And it's Gruev. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Justin, very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Calvert-Lewin, pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Salah. Now he's got space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Goodmanson. And Rodon. Justin. Now Strauch. Goodmanson. Works it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Strauch. And it's Gruev. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. And well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. That's very neat. Gruev. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good play. Played in. Shot, surely! Justin is there to clear. Oh, what has happened here? Nice control. Gruev. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Red Star sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Gruev, out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played into space. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Aronson. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time.
Welcome, guys.
Good ball, good take. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. He's found a way through. Oh, nice touch. Steaming on goalwards. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There they go, hunting in packs. Red Star are 2 up early in the second half. This looks promising. Massaro being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Gruev. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Referee's given a throw. No way through there. Strong running down that left flank. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. Lovely feet. They've got to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Massaro. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take and great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Red Star find a position of real strength now. That's an imaginative pass. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And he is just ripping it up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Red Star are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Massaro. Now it's Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Changement. Le numéro 9. Messi. Le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 44. Le numéro 41. Changement en cours.
Rice does really well to win the ball there. And he was quick to react. Tanaka. And Justin. He's a sharp little ball here. Drilled in. And a chance! Aronson. Rodon gets good distance on it. Calvert-Lewin wins the duel this time. Calvert-Lewin proving a very... Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Deserved a better ball there. He's
Gimana
right
yang
to be
dulu?
disappointed.
That's the keeper's ball. Red Star are looking to go forward now. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ambitious ball here. That pass isn't the best.
5 minutes.
Closing in. He's having a shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tanaka. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe. Rodon gets across to intercept that. And it's Justin. And Tanaka. Aimed beyond the defence.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Fagioli. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Red Star, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half...
Shot, surely! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 6 minutes is number 13, Alexander Arnold.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Tries to play it through. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great ball if he can get there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is out of play. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ball's played through. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
He's tried one! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep... Oh, what has happened here? Turns and goes back, and he's had a hit! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. So that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
After 25 minutes is number 6, Federico.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Oh, the ball, in he goes again. And it's there! And that takes him up to 30. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Red Star find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out wide. And that's played in low. And that has been cleared. Great vision. Chance here to counter. Always onto this. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe? No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Been shipped out wide. Howson cuts it out, threads one in. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out. That is ended up in no man. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Red Star are at the peak of their powers. And there's the end of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Red Star really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Red Star pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. Could be danger here. Thompson. Dobbin. Mbappe. Massaro. Shot a goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Massaro stood up well to him there. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get... He's going for goal! And that has faded wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, that's been intercepted. Lewis. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. That's a good ball out wide. Red Star are looking to break at pace.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Red Star can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Salah crosses.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's been played through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Chips it through. No way through there. Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Red Star choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Oh, that's a key interception. Red Star are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He has found a way through. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! No, it's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Number 21.
Preston can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field, number 7, number 9.
Oh, that's well spotted. Out to the left it goes. Half an hour gone in the second half. And now the breakaway. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking here to chip it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Dobbin. Now Thompson. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Rice. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Thompson. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Camavinga, looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! Cleared without complications. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Red Star claim it back to much approval.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has been slung wide. Thompson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's a lovely pass. Decent chance! That's another chance! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Red Star can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Stood up well to him there. Played out to the left flank. Well, they could break here. Leicester couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Messi. Real chance here. Messi! Marvellous goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Red Star, breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. A probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Some good work on the right flank here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Fatawu providing an outlet on that flank. Ricardo Pereira. James. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fatawu plays it short. James's cross, brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Massaro, that is lovely. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ayew. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Leicester are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence.
But takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll...
Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Okoli. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Salah. Ambitious ball here. This looks promising. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Messi with the short one. Chooses to go back. And he shoots! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Red Star go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Dijk. And he's only too happy to take that back. Valverde. Played into space. Played into space out wide. Could be danger here. Can he finish? They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Red Star take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's going up front in a hurry. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Fatawu receives it in a wide position. Massaro pokes it out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found a way through. Messi tries making a foray down the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good play. And it's Messi. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Ayew. And here's Messi. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to this.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Fatawu picks it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's had it nicked away. Fernandez. He's gone for goal! Rising over the bar.
Red Star really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Okoli getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Skip goes direct. And it's Chowdhury. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the counter is on. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Ayew. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Reed shapes to shoot. That has been slung wide. Now it's Fatawu. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Leicester choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for...
Decent chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Red Star are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Goes for a shot! Oh, and again! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And they've got rid. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Red Star are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's picked his way through.
Ya berarti nggak bisa nih, Bro. Nggak bisa berarti, deh. Udah nggak bisa.
Camavinga for Valverde, and it's Fernandez. And he's whipped it across. Oh, shooting chance!
Changement en cours.
Leicester making another change here. Messi goes short. He's on it. And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Après 72 minutes de jeu.
Red Star are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Red Star have now used up all but one of their... And the shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! And it's been taken short. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Changement. Le numéro 6. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 41.
Looking to play him in. Ricardo Pereira.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out of play for a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cross flung in towards them, and he gets big! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Great vision. Van Dijk. They've played it short, and this is Mohamed Salah. Has a look and plays it forward. Leicester are looking to go forward now. Fernandez. Ayew, distributed tidily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
10 minutes de temps additionnel.
This is Ayew. And it's Pereira. Okoli. And he's being shifted off it. He's found a way through. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out towards the flank. Rice. Oh, lovely feed. Shoots! He scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...
Halo, welcome guys. Buat yang mau mabar langsung aja ya, kirim ID-nya di chat. Halo, welcome. Buat yang mau mabar langsung aja kirim ID-nya di kolom chat ya. Nanti kita searching. Mana ini lawan ini? Oke nih kita ketemu lawan nih guys. Bantai pelan-pelan nih guys.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Red Star come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Mbappe is onto this. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Ruben Neves! Oh, the ball's run loose, he's having a go! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. And he's had a hit! Now here's the delivery, opts to play it back.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
That's very neat. Now it's Fernandez. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that pass isn't the best. Divideo. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicked it back promptly. Chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Biasaan.
The breakthrough. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Could move up a gear here. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Mbappe, he's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Takes a shot! There's a goal! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Messi has it out wide and in space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. No luck with that dink over the top. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. That's beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Red Star take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
He's got to go! Brilliant from Ruben Neves! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great run on the overlap here. Mohamed Salah. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's not got that quite right. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real...
Oh, he's taken it.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Oh, such a clever touch. Cross to the back post. Who saw this coming? Red Star certainly weren't expecting this. He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Divideo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Fernandez. Rafinha. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Rafinha at it in a wide position.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Red Star really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Rafinha. Great chance! Over to the left. Guardiola. Can he finish? Another save.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Rafinha! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Number 14.
Corner number 2 then.
Rafinha. Coming on the field is number 48.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Fernandez.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Christensen with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Ah, he's given it away, and he's managed to get free.
Substitution.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guardiola looking to add to his goal. All the way back. Red Star have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now, he's got space here. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate tries from a long way out. That is decidedly lacking. Red Star making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, it's a change met with all-round approval, Peter. You can tell they really want this to happen.
Stood up well to him there.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Fernandez. Son Heung-min. Good ball, good take. Always onto this.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Look at the and the finish! It's in! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
So, itong na to, guys.
Aku ciptakan kau itu untuk ibadah, jangan banyak mainnya. Dan kau telah bagi rizkimu itu pasti aku akan berikan. Kau usah terlalu capek mencari rizki. Tinggal kau sampai kita sebagai aku nanti aku akan berikan. Semuanya kita yakin.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Red Star cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Lofted in. Cleared without complication. Great vision. Delivers the ball. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yilmaz. And it's Fernandez. It's Albert Ferrer. Messi gets across and deals with it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yilmaz. Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Albert Ferrer. Nouri. That's headed upfield. Howson makes the interception. Massaro out to the right. He is through here. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper. Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, look. Chance for a shot! Yes, it's in! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Le numéro 10.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Aimed beyond the defence. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Well, they've got it again.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Massaro. Zanetti does really well there, strong defending. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Zanetti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And the through ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Could move up a gear here. And no, that was never going to make it. Nuri is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. 5 minutes till the break. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Massaro. Oh, he's got a side of... Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Massaro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Red Star with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Backward it goes. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi. We are into overtime. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. And that has been clubbed away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Red Star are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Massaro. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's been drilled in.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's worked it through, and he's well positioned here. Shot at goal! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Changement en cours.
Milan choosing to make the first change. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. And it's Messi. Filippo Inzaghi! They've scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Messi. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Strokes it back. Messi, lobbed in behind. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Camavinga. Now it's De Bruyne. And this is Inzaghi. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Spread out to the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. Azar. Red Star can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but they're having to navigate around some pretty stubborn opposition here.
It's tempting to say, Peter, they're making things harder for themselves by not killing off the game when they had the chance. Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Messi. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 22. Attention.
Now it's Sampai.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Camavinga. And Fernandez. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Decent progress down the left. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that will be it. Red Star have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What a game. What a performance.
Ah, 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 ah.
Tidur duluan ya di tangan tuh. Belum
Duluan.
tidur siang.
Kenapa nggak tidur siang? Main PS terus.
Kita tidur ya aja.
Tidur. Dia mau nyalain AC.
Ayo, ada enggak?